Welcome to cryptocurrency vlog number 4. My name is Brent Nally and today is September 26, 2017.
And hey guys, welcome to vlog number 4 as Brent said. I'm Christopher Lau here, recording behind the camera, doing all the editing per usual, asking these great questions. So get ready for vlog number 4 coming at you right now. So Brent, first question, what is decentralization and why is it important to decentralize money?
Decentralization is the process of dispersing power, authority, or people away from a central authority or power. The reason why that's important for money is because we don't want all of our money sitting in one location or in one piggy bank. So there isn't actual physical cash really sitting in one location that we're worried about. That still happens at banks and people still rob banks, but there's CCTV cameras to catch people. There's all sorts of ways that people get caught there. Plus there's FDI insured on that money. That's not a big deal. 92% of that money is digital. And that digital money is sitting on centralized servers. So you cannot stop decentralization. It is just a better way of dispersing risk. Just like people tell you to make sure that you diversify in finance, diversify and decentralization can be thought of as really the same thing. So we really want to diversify, spread out the money, spread out the risk. And with Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies, all of your money, proof that you own that money, your private key, is sitting on the blockchain over millions of servers all over the world, so that all those servers verify that you are the actual owner of that money as long as you own your private key, and you can access that at any time. So decentralization, again, is really important because you can't have one central place to rob. There was a famous bank robber, you guys may have heard of him, his name's Willie Sutton, from the 1930s, and when he was finally caught after robbing many banks in the US, he was asked, "Willie, why did you rob banks?" And Willie had a great quote. He said, "'Cause that's where all the money was." So obviously, guys, if we have money in one central location, naturally there's going to be bad actors that come in and try and rob it. The best hackers on the planet are trying to hack into Bitcoin. And guess what? They haven't come anywhere close, and they won't for a very long time, if ever. The reason is because of the decentralized blockchain nature of Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin has turned into an incredibly safe store of value, because the money, the information in Bitcoin is secure. Keep in mind that Bitcoin is just the first application of decentralized cryptocurrencies, and money is the first app with Bitcoin. But there are now many different decentralized cryptocurrencies and different applications. That's what we'll get into in future vlogs about all the altcoins that I'm invested in and excited about.
Hey Brent, why is China banning ICOs in cryptocurrency exchanges right now?
I think China is banning ICOs and cryptocurrency exchanges at this particular time because China is freaking out a little bit because they know that Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other altcoins are really growing in value. There are some pretty exciting projects and they're decentralized. So China is a centralized government. They like controlling every single thing possible in China, and so they're fearful. They want to get their cut. China is kind of like the mafia, and they want to get their percentage of a cut on all of these businesses that are springing up in China and all over the world. It's very sound investment advice, in my opinion, to invest in anything that China is banning. So China has banned Facebook, China has banned YouTube, China has banned Google for many years, and if you would have purchased those stocks, Google, YouTube, before Google bought YouTube, and Facebook and others like that, before China banned them or right around them years ago, you'd be incredibly wealthy today. So with China banning Bitcoin, I'm even more bullish on Bitcoin in the long term, because when China's banning something, it tells me I should at least pay attention and investigate in this investment or this business or this idea that China doesn't want its people to be partaking in.
Hey Brent, what's the safest way to store cryptocurrency?
So I believe the safest way to store cryptocurrency is actually on paper, but it's a little difficult to write down a very long 20, 30 letter cryptography code, and it can be really annoying, and if you're writing that down then you can maybe get the letters wrong if you don't have perfect handwriting. And also, if you're printing out the paper, then most printers are actually on the internet nowadays, and so that could be hacked if it's on the internet. So I think the most practical, easiest way to store large amounts of cryptocurrency, I'd say anything over $1,000 for most people, would be on this device. So this is the original hard wallet, also called cold storage. This is a Trezor wallet. And this will store most tokens that you guys are interested in right now, or coins, cryptocurrency coins or tokens. There's also a Ledger Nano S that is similar to this. It kind of looks like a USB drive. I don't have one here. So for the first time ever, there's a tablet hardware wallet coming out by Ledger. It's called the Ledger Blue. I pre-ordered it. It ships on September 30th, and I'll have one of the first ones on the planet, and of course, I'll be doing a vlog about that. So stay tuned in early October when I get this Ledger Blue, and we'll learn how to use this iPad of hardware wallets together. So just to clarify terms, cold storage means that it's never been online. Your cryptocurrency private key, which is your money, has never been online. Therefore, it cannot be hacked. So this is unhackable because it's never been online. There's no way for hackers to get in. So this device was designed to be offline. This device, my iPhone, was designed actually to be hacked, essentially, to share information with many different applications that are on your phone, many different businesses that help you out. Share your GPS, share your location, share information with friends on Facebook, be social. But because you're sharing all this information, hackers have a way in. There's no way in on this device. That's why it's incredibly secure. I bought this device with Bitcoin, so for folks who don't realize, you can buy many things with Bitcoin. You can get an ATM and load that up, attach your Bitcoin private key, so you can pay for any currency on the planet, essentially, dollars, euros, yen, with your Bitcoin. And you can also get Bitcoin at ATMs, physical ATMs, just like where you get cash. You can put in your fiat currencies, your dollars, your euros, your yen, and receive Bitcoin. Also, other way around, you can put in Bitcoin and receive dollars, euros, or yen when you're traveling the world. So if you have over $1,000 in cryptocurrency, I strongly recommend you remove that from your mobile wallet and get a hardware wallet. Because although it's probably incredibly unlikely that you're going to get hacked in your mobile wallet, there could be a time when a lot of people start getting hacked in their mobile wallet or their desktop application cryptocurrency wallets. It is very secure, but hackers can run JavaScript programs when you go to certain websites. Maybe they are adult websites, or maybe they are free movie websites. They'll run a code in the background that will actually take screen grabs of your phone or your device or your laptop when you go to specific websites or applications, and they're targeting mobile wallets for cryptocurrencies. So they'll take screen grabs of your seed code, which is your private money. So don't want to freak everybody out. There hasn't been a whole lot of cases of this, and it is pretty secure on your mobile wallet. But if you have over $1,000 invested in this, I would definitely get a hardware cold wallet.
Hey Brent, what important truth do very few people agree with you on, you'd say?
Chris, I really do love that question. It's a Peter Thiel question. If you don't know who Peter Thiel is, he's one of the smartest people on the planet, in my opinion. He's the founder and CEO of PayPal. From years ago. He's no longer the CEO. And it's a question that he asks pretty much everybody when he interviews them. Again, the question is, tell me an important truth that very few people agree with you on. If you think about this question in relationship to investments, if you get the answer correct, then you're going to make a lot of money, because it's a contrarian question. And in the investment world, whether it's traditional investments or cryptocurrencies, theoretically and ideally, the prices are always priced into the market at the present time. So if you understand an important truth that very few people agree with you on, then by definition, you have a contrarian stance on that investment, and you're going to make a lot of money over time as long as you stay convicted on that investment and hold your position. So to answer the question, I strongly believe that decentralized blockchain cryptocurrencies are the future of global finance, and I am investing quite a bit of money, of my personal wealth, into this paradigm because I have the benefit of being here in Silicon Valley and San Francisco and seeing venture capitals, VCs. For those who don't know what venture capital is, it's the people who basically take a venture, a bet, an educated bet. These are really wealthy, intelligent people, and they're all rushing into cryptocurrencies right now. So that's why I'm making this vlog. I don't want just VCs and really super multi-millionaire white guys mainly making a bunch of money. I want everybody on the planet to be able to understand this paradigm and also get incredibly wealthy and get ahead of the game, because this is like the internet in 1994. The earlier you understand this new technology and start to use it and start to invest in it, the better you're going to be off in 20 years, in my opinion. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Got to give that disclaimer. These are just my thoughts here, and I strongly believe in them. I want to end cryptocurrency vlog number 4 by explaining at a much higher level, taking a step back, how I see cryptocurrencies changing the world in a little bit more detail. And we have to go back in the past and look at history to be our guide to go forward on the future. So if we look back in the past, we can see that church and state ruled this planet together for quite a long time, and it was a very effective way of ruling and controlling people. But a few hundred years ago, Western democracies decided that maybe we should separate church and state, because church and state are just too powerful of an influence on their people. They basically end up controlling their people too much, and that people are more free, more liberated when church and state are separated. Most of us here in Western democracies in 2017 find this truth to be self-evident. Yes, of course we should separate church and state. Just as we understand that church and state should be separate now, I personally believe that in anywhere from 10 to 100 years from now, every Western democracy will also find it just as obvious that we need to separate state and money. Because when states have the power to create money and control the money supply, they end up treating their citizens more like debt slaves, more like serving them. Whereas if we separate these things, government can more effectively do what government's supposed to do, which is serve their people, serve their citizens. That is why I strongly believe in Bitcoin, decentralized cryptocurrencies on the blockchain. This is important to me as a person and my political beliefs as a human being, because I see all the horrible things that are happening on this planet to certain people who are underprivileged, underserved, unempowered, and I see cryptocurrencies and the blockchain decentralized network like Bitcoin and other altcoins, and how they can actually empower these people through microfinance, through all sorts of ways to lift up and create more equality. You know, in a world today where the wealthiest 300 people on the planet have the same wealth as the bottom half roughly of the people on the planet, the bottom 3 billion people on the planet, this is not the way it's supposed to be, and this is not a healthy global economy. We really have two economies in the world today, or particularly in America. We have the bottom 60%, families that make about $50,000 and lower, and then we have the top 40%, people who make a little over $50,000. These numbers vary a little bit depending on where you live, but the people in the top 40% think everything's doing pretty good right now. So I think that Bitcoin and decentralized cryptocurrencies using blockchain technology have an incredible opportunity to spread wealth and equality throughout the planet. When airplanes first came out, pretty much every major country had their own airline. Just like every country right now creates their own money through central banks. But that died off, and now there's very few countries that actually have their own private airlines. And there are no U.S. airlines that are owned by the federal government. We have our own corporations to do that. So I see that happening with cryptocurrencies as well in the future, taking the place of fiat currencies. And I understand that this is a big idea. So I'm going to end cryptocurrency vlog number 4 with a couple movie clips that should hammer home a few points that I've illustrated throughout this vlog. Number 1, showing that money has changed over time, and gold used to be money until we started writing receipts for those money on paper about 400 to 500 years ago. And it was very difficult to convince people that the receipts were actually the money and not the physical gold. So you think this battle is going to be tough, convincing people that cryptocurrencies are now money and not fiat currencies? That battle is going to happen way faster and is going to be way easier for people to understand than still today there's gold bugs who think that gold is money and that paper isn't money. So check out this clip from the great Dumb and Dumber.
Mr. Samsonite, about the briefcase, my friend Harry and I have every intention of fully reimbursing you. Open it up. Open it up! Go ahead. Open it up. Do what he says. Harry. What is this? What is this? Where's all the money? That's as good as money, sir. Those are IOUs. Go ahead and add it up. Every cent's accounted for. Look. See this? That's a car. 275,000. Might want to hang on to that one.
And remember, this is a game of perception, and perception lies in the mind. So the word government, a lot of people don't realize, govern basically means to control, and ment comes from the root word in Greek meaning mind. So government is basically mind control in a certain way. So the government's trying to control your mind and your beliefs and your perceptions. They're telling you that this piece of paper that you pull out in your wallet or the digits you see on your screen is all that money is and all ever will be and all ever was. I'm telling you that that's just not the case. It's how it is right now. We have a 104-year experiment going with the Federal Reserve System. It's looking pretty scary with the amount of debt that we're at right now of $20 trillion. And I think that we should try a new system and at least see how it works, at least to be a hedge on the fiat dollar. And so check out this clip from the great Dinner of Schmucks to hammer home brain control and mind control.
Back for more, Barry?
Yes, I am Thurman. Only this time I brought my secret weapon. My brain.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about brain control.
Brain control? There ain't no such thing as brain control. There's mind control. Brain control is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Barry.
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 What are you doing?
Oh my God. It works. How are you doing that?
I am making you say everything that I say.
Yeah, but I'm saying it first.
Are you?
Yes.
Really? I am very, very powerful. Oh my gosh.
Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Best dinner ever.
You have no secrets from me.
Au contrary, you have no secrets from me, Thurman. I know that after sex, you like to curl up in the fecal position. You cry like a little baby.
Martha told you.
No, she did not. I know that you take a magic marker and you draw a face on your penis.
Is that against the law? I don't think so.
And you put a little hat on it and you call it Sammy.
Nobody is supposed to know that.
And you sing to it.
You keep your mouth shut. 100% true.
I know everything. I have laid eggs inside of your brain.
Get them out of my head.
You are no longer in control of me. I control you, and you are under my power. I know everything, Thurman. And I release you.
For Schmucks, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch the entire movie. Hilarious. Some of the greatest comedians of our time. Remember, you get to make up your own mind. You own your perception. And with that being said, please make up your mind if you want to like, subscribe, and if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, please hit that bell. And please, comments are encouraged. Would love to take more questions from the audience for vlog number 5.